To me, homelessness is desperation.
Homelessness is nightmarish.
Homelessness is lost.
It's rough. It's a rough life.
You don't want to go there if you don't have to. Homelessness. Oh, I was, what's this, like 28, yeah, 30, when I became homeless. Well, I was down at the mission like at least 15 calendars years, off and on, you know. I had work, McDonald's, Hardee's, Miss Wiener's, and got with the wrong crowd, put it that way, the wrong crowd. Man, getting high, you know. I mean, whether it's drinking.
I was homeless for 12 years on and off through Nashville, Tampa, and Knoxville. I came to Knoxville hitchhiking with a friend of mine, and he didn't want to quit drinking, and I left him, and I went up, found a guy that knew his way downtown and gave me a ride downtown to the shelter. Homelessness is not caring about yourself, giving up on yourself. I was homeless because I was stranded here. So I had to learn my way around. I had to learn where to pick up jobs at, learn where jobs were.
There are many diminishment of life for someone who's living a life on the streets, a diminishment of health, a diminishment of mental health as well. But I think one of the ones that we may seldom think about or realize is the diminishment of hope.
Right before I became homeless, I had been working, but I'd only been able to pick up temporary jobs. You know, everything fell out of me and I just felt like I gave up. I was homeless for 4.5 months. No matter how long I was there and no matter how positive I ever felt, it always felt like I'm never gonna get out of this.
I was homeless 6 months. I was working as a chef in a couple of different restaurants, and I dropped a garage door on my toe. I went to UT Medical Center and had it amputated. The night they closed the wound, I had a heart attack. They told me they went for a triple bypass and ended up doing a quadruple. And then the guy who was my roommate at the time, he couldn't do anything for me, so he gave me back my rent that I had paid him and left me to my own devices. There is no comfortable place for a homeless guy to sit anywhere. Even the chairs at BMC are pretty uncomfortable after a while.
I don't think that we're looking for the meaning of life as much as a place to belong. And so when I don't have a place to sit, I don't have a place to belong. In essence, I don't have a community.
I've been homeless for 20 years. I knew how to work, and I traveled across country. And I got with drivers, other drivers, and I rode back and forth across country. I was in South Beach, Miami. Well, I was in Key West. I come up to Fort Pierce and went down to South Beach, Miami. But I heard about Knoxville trying to get people, was helping people get off the street. And then my sister was up here in Scott County. I was in the process of getting up here. Well, in the process of that, she was process going back to Key West. Now she lives in Nashville and a little closer situation. But anyway, that's how I wound up here in Knoxville.
In 2007, we began the journey of Housing First here at the Volunteer Ministry Center. Housing First is not necessarily a strategy, it's a philosophy. Is that if someone is experiencing homelessness, the answer really is right there in the word, home.
The concept behind Housing First is that people with a large number of problems are better able to deal with those problems once they have their own apartment or a place to live. It's really hard to deal with those kind of things when you're dealing with surviving day-to-day in a mission environment or on the street.
I've been in housing for 10 years. You can come in, lock your door, get you something to eat, shower, rest, freedom. The BMC is helpful. It's helpful to those who want help. Don't come in there like you gotta want help to get help.
I didn't give up because I knew I was more important. I've been here for 6 years at Isabella Towers because of BMC. It's been great. I've got a roof over my head. I don't have to worry. I'm safe. Let them know that they are a godsend. Let them know that BMC is a great place to go get housing. They help out people. I thank God for them every day.
Craig gave me hope that, you will get a place. Since I have my own place, which is the first place where I haven't been, sharing my room with 200 people or just renting like a room at someone's home, where I actually have my own place, life is amazing. Just to be able to come home and say, this is mine. I would highly recommend Volunteer Ministry Center just for the simple fact that they actually care. They will stand by with you. If I'd have tried that on my own, I'd still be like on a street someplace.
I appreciate little things a lot more than I did now that I have a home. I appreciate the fact that I can eat when I want, go to bed when I want, wake up when I want, read when I want. I also appreciate my health and the fact that I used to be able to work hard and do a good job. Now I can't do that anymore. What Volunteer Ministry Center did for me, it's an important program. I didn't know anything like it existed until I needed it. And now I'm, very impressed with the compassion and the understanding and the patience and the resourcefulness. These people have learned to work within the system.
I signed up when I very first walked into the BMC office on Jackson and Gay. That very next year, January 5th, is when I signed up for my Social Security. March of that year, 3 months down the road there, that's when I was called to get this apartment. And I've been here ever since. I got my own key. I can go to my own house, close the door. I got my own TV.
What we count as success is their ability to sustain housing. And 92 to 93% are sustaining housing for a year or longer. That is the true benchmark of success.
Powerful. Home is powerful.
Home is a security place and a safe place to live.
To me, home is contentment and security.
Home is safety and freedom.
It helps you be peaceful with everything.